Yes.
The sweet sound of Tuesday, boys.
Oh, my goodness. And just like the 90s band, the Soup Dragons, I'm free to do what I want any old time. Right here. I am back, everyone.
Free at last. How was dry January, brother?
It was I will say that it was not as harsh as I'm making it out to be, but I'm glad to be back but we all need a break. Everything is about moderation. I know, Cowboy, you're not one for moderation.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't believe it. And I think it's the bane of man's existence is moderation. I'm like the Greek god of excessive living.
Just like Sammy Hagar, you cannot drive 55. Not at all. You get in there, you do it. We are no closer to a baseball agreement, so I'm very well. My prediction was that there's going to be it's going to go into spring training and there's going to be no games, but every day it's proving me right. But hopefully that goes through. Shohei Ohtani is the cover athlete for is it MLB The Show?
I saw that.
Yep. Cover athlete of MLB The Show, the cover athlete on Topps Baseball Series 1 2022, and card number 1 in Topps Baseball 2022 Series 1.
Right on. And boy, and talk about, I mean, that we can't have a strike year this year and have all that going on. I'm actually I'm gonna put another. Hey, there's a friendly face, right?
Hey.
Thank you for joining. Really quick before we get into it, I have a redemption card for a blue parallel from Luminaries, I believe.
You do.
That I'm still waiting on from Shohei Ohtani. So let's get to it. I have something from Japan Ball too that I've wanted to do with that reveal of getting that package, and I've been sitting on it for about a year. So, So, come on, baseball, get back with it. Let's do it. I mean, yeah, exactly. Millionaires fighting with billionaires.
I do feel really bad.
Wow.
All right, everyone, from the top. Oh. Hey, Michael here from Beer Baseball Blog, The Adventures of Craft Beer and Baseball. This is the Beer Baseball Blogcast, episode 92 for February 1st, 2022. Wherever you are watching us live today, please give us a like and a comment. Let us know that you're out there. And as always, we'd appreciate if you subscribe and turn on those notifications. Some housekeeping before we start. If you'd like to support us here at the Beer Baseball Blog with all of our efforts, you can go to our Etsy page and buy our stickers, buttons, beer coasters. Just go to beerbaseball.store and that'll take you right to our Etsy store. If you'd like to become more involved and connected with us, become a Patreon member for as low as $5 a month. Go to patreon.com/beerbaseball. While we do this, I'm actually going to scroll our current Patreon members. Yes. Yay. There you go, Kevin. There you go.
Love it.
So while we're doing everything, we're going to scroll that. And let's get into the lineup card for today. Batting leadoff is the VP of Content Development here at the Beer Baseball Blog, Angelo Trinidad. Welcome.
Episode 92, Tuesday night. What's up, boys? Happy to be here and excited for another great episode of the Beer Baseball Blogcast. Before we move on, can I do some quick housekeeping?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So those of you that tuned in live on Saturday at 9 a.m. for episode 52 of Beer and Break, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for supporting Beer and Break for the last year and really supporting my habit of collecting baseball cards, and encouraging it as well. But I promised to give away, so we're going to give away right now live on this show a blaster box of 2021 Topps Chrome. You had to like the video, you had to comment, and you had to be subscribed. So you had to comment who you thought won the hanger box battle that I had on Saturday. We had 3 people comment, but only 2 commented with who they thought won the blaster box battle, which is Jason VT Sports Guy and Greg Hall. So I'm on random.org right now. I'm going to roll dice.
Come on, Greg.
Okay, so that's what was that, 10? So I'm going to randomize the list of 2 10 times. And I have the list here. So it's too bright. Well, anyway, I'm randomizing it 10 times. So you guys just are going to have to trust me. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I want you to do it like the count. 8,
9,
9, 10.
and 10. And our winner is Greg Hall.
Yeah.
Greg
Patreon
Hall.
member, no
Way to
less.
go,
Very
Greg
good.
Hall, Mr. Popular in the chat.
All
And,
right.
I have Greg's address, so
Perfect.
it's a Patreon member, so I will definitely give that to you, Angelo. So congratulations,
Right.
Greg Hall.
And thank you for tuning in, and thanks for your support for Beer and Break. Tune in to episode 53 this Saturday.
Nice. And on your way to 104.
Yeah, I mean,
I
halfway
thought you were
there.
talking about my age. I'm way
Oh,
past that.
yeah.
You're way younger than 104, Kev. Come on.
Yeah,
Or
103 is way younger.
Next, speaking of old men, he is the field correspondent and senior research analyst here at the Beer Baseball blog, Kevin Lyon.
You know, this is no country for old men, and I'm feeling fired up. I'm feeling as good right now as I did in 1892. All right, I'm ready.
I love it. And hitting third is the Goodwill Ambassador and the Sultan of Swig here at the Beer Baseball blog, Cowboy Jack Durango.
So the last couple of weeks, I've covered hip hop and I've covered a little rock and roll. Tonight, I'm going to do something for the ladies. You are my fire, my one desire. Believe when I say that I love drinking IPAs. Tuesday, talking baseball. Can't wait till I win. Card Sharks for a year straight. I love drinking IPAs. Now tell me why ain't nothing like an IPA. Tell me why my new favorite is Radiant Haze. Tell me why I never want to hear you say that I can't drink IPAs.
Yes.
Let him hear it. Yes.
That one was for the ladies.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Well, here's a lady, Bubble Pug says, get it, Cowboy Jack.
Get it, I guess.
Hey, ladies, you know, that's awesome. I love you bring the fire every single week, Cowboy Jack Durango. Amazing.
Well, thank you.
Amazing. Yes. Wow, great job. Voice of an angel.
Songbird of our generation, if I must say.
So hot.
Hit me up, Greg. Slide in them DMs.
Oh, all right. The only way that I could top that is to know what we are drinking tonight. So I'm going to let you go first, Angelo, and I'm hopefully I have the right picture here if this is the one that you have.
That is the one I have.
Right.
So tonight I'm drinking from St. Archer Brewing Company, the Flying V Hazy IPA. This is an Anaheim Ducks themed beer, and is 6.5% ABV, and it is let's see, it doesn't say on Untapped, but it was one of my honorable mentions of beers of the year in 2021. So I decided to enjoy and indulge in this one again. So definitely really good. There's definitely hints of citrus, much like any other hazy IPA. Tasting maybe some mango in there potentially. Yeah, definitely some mango and some other citrus flavors in there. But yeah, this is a good one, and definitely would recommend you seeking it out if you can. Pick this up at Trader Joe's. I don't know if this particular beer is only available in Southern California, but St. Archer is pretty well known. Not technically a microbrewery, as it's owned by Budweiser. However, because of the Anaheim Ducks theme, decided to drink this one.
Yeah, and it's
it's cool. Disney is doing beer collaborations.
Actually, if Disneyland has now, they have craft beer now. I think they have don't they, Kevin? Don't they have
Carl Strauss? They have Carl Strauss, yeah.
And then they also had another brewery too, didn't they?
If you go to downtown Disney, they have a Ballast Point.
Ballast Point. That's right.
I think Ballast is technically independent again.
I actually had at one of the food places at California Adventure. I had one from Unsung there.
Oh, right.
That was really good. Yeah. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like 9%. And let's just say I had a great time.
Ooh, Daddy likey 9%. Yeah.
And also, if you're a Ducks fan, Brewery X also has an official Ducks beer. I think I saw that at Trader Joe's last time I was there as well.
Nice.
Nobody's a Ducks fan, so it's
it sounds like Angelo might be.
All right, Cowboy.
You didn't like that one. I know someone's waiting to find out what this is, Jack. I heard the brewery reached out to you on this one.
Toppling Goliath Brewing Company reached out on Twitter. Tonight, as referenced in my song, a beautiful song that I sung earlier, the Radiant Haze IPA is my beer tonight. Now, I got to let the cat out of the bag. I drank 2 of these on Friday. I drank 1 on Saturday, and I have been staring at this can with my mouth watering. This beer, let me just mellow out as you bask in the radiant haze of an Amarillo, Citra, Mosaic, and Sabro hops. Open your third eye and follow this hazy IPA on a tropical trip. I have never wanted to visit Decorah, Iowa in my life until I realized that's where they brew this beer. Now I am buying a plane ticket to the thriving metropolis of Decorah, Iowa, that according to the 2020 census only had about 7,500 people, and it's probably about 14 degrees right now. But Cowboy Jack's coming to drink this beer in the brewery. This is the best beer I have had on this show. Hands down, thank you, Toppling Goliath.
Wow.
Nice. And Ian, Ian had the Pseudo Sue that you had a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, and he also went there. He went to college there, so it's all coming around.
I wondered if he played some baseball for Coach Dennis Olinitak.
Oh, of course.
He was the coach of the Decorah Vikings, and he retired in 2018, the winningest coach that Decorah has ever had. So
Jack, I'm gonna give you a little bit of when you do your research, you should research things that are actually like not so obscure. You're gonna have a lot of stuff in your head if you're just gonna go this deep on stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm really just trying to impress Ian at this point.
I have a feeling that's what this is going on here.
This was Ian right here, buddy. This is all for you, babe.
All right. I love it. And thank you for that. So, Kevin,
yes, sir.
You and I have the same beer tonight, and and this is by the way, this is my first beer back. So it's like jumping into a pool with no water. So let's do it.
All right. So shocking. We're doing a beer by Radiant. I'm going to give you the background. Look, I want, and then you can tell me about how you like it and all that.
Okay.
So this is actually, it's called 1-2 Skip a Few 99-100, and it's a hazy triple IPA. So this is actually the 100th beer that they've made. So this artwork's done by two of the servers there, two of the beer tenders, so to speak.
Oh wow!
And one of the two is actually the guy who made the mead that I had a couple weeks ago. So yeah, you take a look at some of the artwork there, and a lot of it is just the building itself. And you can see like there's the sign, there's the actual building there.
Yep.
Really cool looking can. And yeah, it's easy triple IPA, 10.4%. Have fun, Michael.
Oh my God. Okay. So let me, I'm going to solo myself real quick.
And while you're opening that, I can let people know too, for those who like Radiant or whatever, this is part of the reason why they made this is their 1 year anniversary. Their anniversary party is actually this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So stop on by there, have some exclusive new beers. You know, there's gonna be themed items by the food trucks. Looks like it'll be a good time.
This thing is so murky. Like it is. Oh my God. It's like they poured like orange juice and then just like a ton of alcohol in it and it's super hoppy. Ooh. And like I can smell it from like right here. Like my nose is like a foot away from it. I can smell it all. Oh my God, it's so good. What a way to get back in the game, right? It's 10.4 AZ triple IPA, peach nectar, guava, white peach, jackfruit, mango, strawberry. I mean, there's so many flavors in this. It's so good. It has Citra, Strata hops, Cryo, Motueka, Idaho 7. And there's even more in here. So it's like, it's crazy. And again, you know, Radiant is the official brewery of the Beer Baseball blog.
Sorry, it's because of me.
But it's because it's right down the street from Kevin. But like Jack was talking before about going to Unsung, Radiant, but I mean, in that area, Monkish, there's so many great
times too. It's like almost like a mile of my house.
I know you live in a winter wonderland of breweries. So let's do it. Let's cheers.
Save me one of those cans.
Cheers. Woo!
Cheers to you.
Get ready, Michael. Definitely not a dry February.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to this is going to be a fun one. It's going to be a roller coaster, right?
Yep. I didn't even get a chance to eat on my way home. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh yeah. Dry stomach. Nicely done. All right, here we go. Let's get to it. Let me, there we go. So this is this day in baseball history for February 1st. Yes, there is baseball in February. February 1st, 1913, Olympic hero Jim Thorpe, turning down an offer from the last place Browns, signs with the New York Giants, the defending National League champs. The Native American who grew up in the Sauk and Fox Nation in Oklahoma will compile a lifetime .252 batting average during his 6 seasons in the major leagues, including stints with the Reds and Braves. The Braves, of course. Thorpe was the first Native American to win a gold medal for the United States in the Olympics. Considered one of the most versatile athletes of modern sports, he won two gold medals in the 1912 Summer Olympics, one in the pentathlon and the other in the decathlon. He played he played pro football. He was actually a coach. I saw like his accolades are like, it's nuts how crazy. And I totally really forgot. It was kind of under the radar for me that I totally forgot that he played baseball. Did anybody else remember him playing in baseball?
Well, of course,
Mr. Excitement's blowing up the chat. He's loving it. I never knew this.
Yeah.
And if I remember right, I think something happened with his was it one of his Olympic competitions they do, because he was a pro athlete playing pro baseball. I think he wasn't able to compete in another Olympic.
There was some controversy where I think they took away his medals, but they gave him back to him or something to that effect. But you're right. And when I was doing the research on this, he's so complex. There's so much to this. It really warrants some more discussion, because he was quite an athlete and really kind of like probably forgotten. These obviously he's about 100 years ago, right? But really super forgotten. Like he played as a football player. He played for the Chicago Cardinals, which, if I'm not mistaken, He played for them in 1928, but in
15 years after this.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's who he finished with. And then but the Cardinals, the Chicago Cardinals are what, if I'm not mistaken, are the current Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, so when they moved this,
and that's when they won a championship was in the 40s.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how about this? The next 3 Patreon supporters we pick up, the next time we get 3 more, let's do a drunken deep dive on Jim Thorpe and really dig in there.
Awesome. We may want to do that for okay. So 1 to 3, we'll do that. Wait till I have another one that we can do 3 to 6. It's it's super deep dive. So well, by the way, Jim Thorpe, actually a batting average 252, 7 home runs, 82 runs batted in, and only 176 hits. But like, that's still pretty amazing to do all those sports. I don't know when he found the time.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing because nowadays you don't even think about the fact, going back to the Olympics, that it wasn't until 1992 when pro athletes were able to play in the Olympics, and that's only because, that's where money came in. They were able to do the dream team.
Well, and also, like, we were tired of getting beaten.
Sure.
All the other countries were playing their pro athletes, and we're just like, okay, well, we're in.
Man, that guy looks like he was cut out of stone.
Michael, that was actually worldwide about amateur athletes, because there was actually a Japanese pro wrestler who quit pro wrestling to train to make the 88 summer Olympic team. But they said because he's done pro wrestling, he was not eligible to go for the Olympics.
Oh, wow.
Meanwhile, then 4 years later, then they just, of course, when there's tons of money to be up the dream team. Oh, okay, we'll let these pros in.
Wow. Interesting. All right. So this is the story that we definitely need to do a deep dive on this one. This is absolutely astounding. February 1st, 1914, in the first ever game to occur in the Egyptian desert, the White Sox and Giants played to a 3-3 tie. The contest is a part of a 56-game world tour, including stops in Tokyo, Paris, and London, organized by New York manager John McGraw and Chicago owner Charles Comiskey to promote baseball globally. The World's Tour of 1913 and 1914, basically they had this whole thing where they were just trying to promote baseball and just try to do it worldwide. And I do not, from what I understand, they didn't ask anybody for, I don't know how they got the money for it, how they even made it. I mean, think about this, 1914 going from the United States to Egypt. Like, how would you do that? You gotta take
a boat across the ocean.
And like bring all the equipment and all. Yeah. It's crazy. So we definitely have to go a more deep dive in this. It was a 56 game schedule, but they only played 46. The White Sox won 24 and lost 20, with 2 games ending in ties. There was quite a few rainouts. I think the last 4 games in Paris were rained out. So one of the guys that played in this tournament was Fred Merkel, known for Cowboy Jack Durango.
He was the founder of Arizona State University. Not only was he an athlete, but he was a student athlete. He valued academics as much as he did athletics, and he built the franchise that gave us superstar Billy Graham.
Wrong.
Boom, done.
Angela, who is Fred Merkel?
Jack, you were this close.
I agree with Cowboy Jack. I mean, that's exactly who it is.
All right, 2-1 so far.
Kevin, who is Fred Merkel?
He was a baseball player, I believe, on the New York Giants. So was known for something called Merkel's boner. And I shouldn't say anything more than that.
We talked about that before.
Yes, we talked about it before.
Yes. So we should definitely do a deep dive, because I have all the results and all the cities they went to. So it's pretty amazing.
That's interesting.
They actually played in Ottumwa, Iowa, home of MASH's Radar O'Reilly on the show. So that's all I'm going to say. That's a super deep dive. So
dude,
if
we're playing a game in Radar's hometown, we're big time. We are big time.
It's interesting though, they would go to Europe, like Paris and all these places in this time of year, and like This is probably not really a problem weather-wise because it's more southern hemisphere, so it probably was like their summer. Oh my gosh, it's probably unbearable out there from the heat.
It's so amazing.
Especially if they're wearing those wool uniforms. But I saw this photo of Cooperstown, and I was like, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
I feel like they talked about this before when they went to Japan.
It's similar.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of barnstorming tours, like almost yearly. Because in the I got about the one with where Babe Ruth went over there.
Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig.
Yeah, Lou Gehrig, yes.
Yep, you're right. That was it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know I was there.
February 1st, 1970, the Special Veterans Committee selects Earl Combs, a lifetime .325 hitter during his 12 years with the Yankees, and Jesse Haynes, a right-hander who posted a 210 and 158 record during his 18 years with the Cardinals, for induction into the Hall of Fame. The group also selects former Commissioner Ford Frick, who campaigned for a Hall of Fame that would honor baseball's greatest baseball players when he became the National League president in 1934. So here is the man who actually petitioned to have a Hall of Fame in the first place. Upon his death in 1978, the Ford C. Frick Award was created, awarding commitment to excellence, quality of broadcasting abilities, reverence within the game, popularity with fans, and recognition by peers. The very first two winners were Mel Allen, how about that, and Red Barber, the former Brooklyn Dodgers announcer. So other winners in 82 was Vin Scully, Harry Carey won in 1989, Bob Uecker, a diamond icon for the Beer Baseball blog, won in 2003. Tony Kubek, who we've talked about before, he went from the Yankees to a broadcaster. He won in 2009. But in 2010, somebody wins, and we're going to talk about it later in this broadcast.
All right.
Ooh. Foreshadowing.
So Ford C. Frick. So remember that name.
All right.
Yeah, Ford Frick. It's the Ford Frick Award.
Ford C. Frick.
Ford C. Frick Award. I hope that by the time I close out my career, I hope to be a Ford C. Frick Award winner.
You're close to being a candidate, so yeah, keep those songs coming. February 1st, 1985, the Giants trade first baseman Jack Clark to the Cardinals for David Green, Jose Uribe, Dave LaPointe, and Gary Racich. The Silver Slugger Award winner, which is what, Kevin?
I thought you were going to ask Jack. Jack, refer to your book.
Jack,
I believe
what is a Silver Slugger Award winner?
So a Silver Slugger Award winner is somebody that doesn't hit home runs all the time, but they kind of stay there in the middle. You know, it's
wrong.
They're not.
Angelo.
They're not.
There's a Silver Slugger Award winner.
Silver Slugger Award is the best offensive player.
You're close. It's the best hitting, best hitter at that position.
Right.
Copy.
Is it? I can't remember. Is it separated American League and National League, or is it just all baseball?
Yeah.
It's separated.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No, it might be league wide. You might want to check that. I thought they had American selection, but I think it's the best hitting position player in the league.
There's AL and NL.
Okay.
Yeah, all the awards are split between league.
Got it. So he was the Silver Slugger Award recipient. He played a pivotal role in the Cardinals winning the National League pennant in October of '85, including his 3-run home run against the Dodgers to get the Cardinals to the World Series. Yeah, I looked this up again. It's actually on YouTube. So Ozzie Smith at second and Willie McGee at third, 2 outs and first base open. All they have to do is walk Jack Clark, which would be a no-brainer these days, right? But Tommy Lasorda didn't want to face Andy Van Slyke. Because Andy Van Slyke was actually a hotter hitter at the time. So crazy. And then on the first pitch off Tom Niedenfuer hits a 3-run home run to send him the Cardinals to the It was at the top of the ninth, but
I remember watching this game on TV as a kid. I still remember this day.
Yeah, me
that
too.
moment. It was crazy.
Me too. Yep. So this is a fun one. February 1st, 2005, Yogi Berra has filed a $10 million lawsuit with the New York Supreme Court against Turner Broadcast System due to a Sex and the City ad, which used the Hall of Famer's name as a possible answer concerning the definition of a yogasm.
Right.
Yogasm. The choices included A type of yo-yo trick, B, sex with Yogi Berra, C, what Samantha has with a guy from yoga class. I do not know how this turned out. I kind of don't want to know. Whatever. I don't know. I'm sure it was settled out of court.
I think it's obviously it's B, considering he was filing a lawsuit. Obviously,
that's easy. Yeah.
Back when I used to hang out with him in the 50s with him and Mick, a good friend Mick, he would talk about all the yogasms. He would actually, I might get sued. I better not.
Yeah, let's church it up a little bit, champ, dude. We got kids watching.
Yeah. Mind you, I'm like halfway through the first one of these.
We're a beer and baseball blog. We play to the kids, right?
Right, exactly.
Yes, sir.
The BBB is for the children.
That's right.
That's right. Not just Wu-Tang.
All right. So here we go. February 1st, 2010, the Hall of Fame announces 58-year-old John Miller is the recipient of this year's Ford C. Frick Award winner. It is an honor given in broadcasting excellence. The veteran broadcaster starting his career with the A's in 74, calling games for the Rangers, Red Sox, Orioles, the current voice of the San Francisco Giants. He also served as ESPN's Sunday Night Baseball play-by-play commentator along with Joe Morgan, and here with Oral Hershiser, who looks a lot like Steve Regal.
I was like trying to know who that was. I recognize.
Yeah, it's Oral Hershiser.
The Bulldog.
That's right, the Bulldog.
The Bulldog, Oral Hershiser.
So, but I love John Miller. In fact, someone was talking about like voices of the game, of like who I love currently, and like John Miller is like without doubt one of my favorites. But in my mind, John Miller's legacy can be hung on this incredible 1-minute call on May 27th, 2003, when Ruben Rivera at first base in a tie game with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th does this.
As on deck, Rivera leading.
Bro.
Was that awesome or what?
Bro, I'm a giant fat guy. I'm drunk 83% of the time, and I only play baseball barefoot, and I would not have done that. You played with me before. I would have known to, come on. That was such a bad call.
You mean him being called out?
No, him in his brain. What was he thinking?
He wasn't because there's no sign. I don't know. The third base coach didn't even give him a sign, though, did he?
No.
I saw him just staying there, and trying to tell the guy.
I think he was like trying to cut through the infield to go to third. It's crazy. And the thing I love is whenever I hear John Miller, the first thing that comes up, and it's the title of today's show, the worst base running in the history of the game.
Yeah,
right.
I was wondering what that was. And very good, very good. And
Not only was he rocking that sweet gold and black paisley tie, but he also, that's the best call in baseball history. I mean, it has to be.
Yeah. He's amazing. And I found some old indoor soccer that he did for the Golden Bay Earthquakes. He's wearing this
you mean San Jose, right?
I'm sorry, I said?
I thought it was San Jose Earthquakes.
No, it was I think they were called the Golden Bay.
Oh, okay.
Golden Bay.
I thought that was the San Jose team.
Yeah. I think it was an Oakland team. And then so he was just starting, I believe, and he has this toupee that is it's I can't even say it's a toupee. It's like one of those Devo like things with the helmet. Like it looks like
dome. Where's my energy dome? I don't know where I put it. It's behind
No, it
See, I
looks
like
like
when
the
you
one-
say something like just boom,
It looks like the haircut one that Devo used to have.
Yes.
It looked
Yeah,
like
I
that bad. It was so funny.
I was just wearing my energy dome just to wear it.
I need you to send me a picture of that because I'm coming up on needing a toupee, and I might go with that look.
All right, so let's get to it.
Oh.
This is baseball card pack wars. Oh, pack wars? Wait a minute. What? Card
Yeah,
shark.
baseball
Card
card shark.
sharks.
This thing says pack wars on my thing. I can't believe I still have that in there. All right. So baseball card sharks, obviously a great fun game that we've had. Look at these standings. These standings are very interesting. Very interesting.
Yes. Interesting. Thank you, Michael.
Very interesting. Yes, a
You
little
guys
laughing reference for everybody.
That's why not a reference from 55 years ago? Why not?
Yes. So here are the baseball card shark rules. We draw 11 cards, 3 go on your bench, 8 on the board. We start at the bottom. We come up with a category. We're going to do high, low, and we also have a Patreon subscriber, a little wrinkle, a little speed bump that we like to put in there. So let's do it. Let me switch this around.
All right. Let's see. What is the cards for this week?
So I'm going to remove that.
I had to find out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. I there we go.
Yeah.
So you guys know that I'm not very cocky, but
sorry,
I'm coming off of my win from last week. I'm feeling hot. So much like Tom Berenger in the movie Wild Thing, Major League, calling my shot.
Wow.
I'm going to march. I'm going to march all the way through this field tonight, boys.
Have you seen Major League?
What?
Jack, have you seen the movie Major League?
Yeah, that scene was super awesome when he calls his shot.
Yeah, and then he bunts. So
What?
you're he bunts.
Yep, you're gonna bunch yourself a base hit right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang it, I referenced the wrong movie again.
All right, so then we're gonna pick our position on the board. Let me randomize this. If it comes to 2 at the first one, we're gonna redo it because that's no fun. So I'm gonna randomize. Here we go. Okay. So number 4. That we got 4 at the top right there.
All right.
So, all right. So let's do it. Hey, stop. Hey Siri, stop.
Hey,
I
relax.
might have said shut the you know what up. Hey, I saw Ian already say don't pick me or pick me if you want to lose. Come on, this is Alan Ginter. This is more current stuff. Come on.
Yes, this is 2020 Alan Ginter X2.
Oh,
I love
Yes.
Alan Ginter
Hey,
cards, man.
we have some
Alan Ginter cards
beautiful-
are so beautiful.
They're so nice.
Oh, is that 2021 or 2020?
1 second.
Is it?
Uh-oh. He's gonna punch out Siri in a second here.
My God, Siri wants to play me like a song, and I'm like, no, I don't need that right now. Okay, so what are we doing? We're doing. We had pitchers. We're gonna go pitchers or position players.
We did pitchers last week.
Let's
So
go
let's
position.
Decision players.
All right.
Michael, we had a question. Angelo was asking if that was 2020 or 2021.
It is 2021.
Okay, because you said 2020. Okay, thank you for verifying.
Yeah, this is 2021.
Those are so beautiful.
I didn't get
My
to see.
gosh.
These are so nice. So
Beautiful.
let's pick a category.
Siri,
what do
play
we
a
got?
song for Michael.
Yeah, exactly. No. We have games played, runs, hits, doubles, triples, home runs, runs batted in, stolen bases, walks.
I'm gonna go triples.
strikeouts. We did triples, and it was a mess.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
That's why I want to do
home
that.
runs are wins. That's all that matters.
Hey, I did losses last week. We all flamed out on that one.
I won last week, pal.
Well, yeah, because you made like halfway through the board. That's all it took. Good job.
What do we want to do?
Let's do RBIs.
RBIs,
All right.
perfect. Okay,
That works.
so Angelo, I'm gonna have you go first. Who are you gonna pick in the Patreon chat to be your lifeline?
I'll go with Ian this week.
Jack called dibs. See, Jack, that's why you gotta go. See, Jack, that's why you gotta go first. You can get.
Jack, he was mine before yours. Sorry, pal.
Oh,
that's
dirty.
Oh, wow.
Sure, but he loves me more, son.
All right. Let's start
That's
with
not the first time I've heard that.
Wow, dude.
starting with Juan Soto.
Hi-oh.
Is it Oscar? Yeah, Oscar Mercado.
All
Boy,
right.
these cards are so awesome. And they really don't do any justice under the camera, but they're super cool. Christian Pache.
Nice.
Yeah.
So rookie card right there. Corey Seager. That's the card that you're gonna have to fight over right there.
Uh-oh.
This is
Hall of
Harold
Famer.
Baines,
Controversial Hall of Famer.
controversial Hall of Famer right there.
You know, like 20 years ago, it was Tony Perez was the controversial one. Now it's
That's
Harold
right.
Baines.
That's right.
Oh, look at that guy.
My
Ricky
guy.
Bean Ricky
Okay.
Henderson. Victor Robles. And closing out with Mr. America, David Wright.
For America. Wow.
Mr. America. Josh Bell.
Good solid player there.
Get your beers ready. for
Hey!
Paul Molitor as a brewer here. Usually he's probably known as a
He's
a
known as
Blue
a
Jay.
brewer more than a Twin, I believe. He's with the Brewers longer, I think.
Oh no, Blue Jays.
Oh, Blue Jay. Sorry. I think it'd be more obscure one.
He won 2 titles with the Blue Jays.
Yeah, well, he was with the Brewers a lot longer, I
Yep.
thought.
And closing out with Carl
Oh, yeah.
Yastrzemski. Wow.
Nice.
Nice board so far. Okay. So we're going RBIs. And we're going to start with 217. 217 right there. So does Oscar Mercado have more or less than 217, Angelo?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm on the fence with this. I'm gonna go with lower though.
I think you're pretty safe there.
Angelo likes to gamble.
That's right. 60.
Wow.
More than I
pays
thought.
off.
though.
Yeah.
More
No,
than
more
I
than I
Michael.
thought too.
You know what I like to gamble with? Oscar Gamble.
Ooh, I like that. I need that
Yeah.
card. I need that traded card from the years
Yeah.
ago. So got a rookie card here of Christian Pache, and then so 60 is the number. This could be pretty interesting. Higher or lower?
Well, is it his minor league stats?
See, that's
on-
we
listed on the
had
back?
this problem with these
I
cards
will check.
before. I forgot we did have.
Oh,
that.
you know what? I thought they wouldn't do us dirty like this. You're absolutely right. So
This happened before when we used.
okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Yeah,
switch it
sure.
out for the first card that's on the top here. I'm gonna I forgot about that.
You know, like youngster.
So how about this? How about this for a swap? Friend of the show.
Hey!
Dropping
Red
bombs on him.
Dropping
Dropping bombs.
All right.
So Oscar Mercado,
Jeez,
at
hey,
60.
Come on.
does he have? How many does he have?
Oh, dude, this is tough. Now,
Yes.
Angelo, I really need you to slow down, dude. Don't get starstruck.
Yeah, I'm
Slow down
really
and think about it.
You know,
I'm really contemplating on going to the bench on this one, but I'm gonna say slightly more than 60.
I
By
would think.
slightly,
Can
and
I
by slightly,
say-
I mean hundreds more than 60.
can I say 1,600 more?
1,700.
Woo!
1,702.
Oh my
Wow.
God, that's exactly right.
You were almost exact, Taro.
I said
Look at that.
1,600 more. All right, that's
Look at all that.
Wow,
The
bro.
Rain Man of
1,702.
Seriously,
Now,
how
it's
many
Reggie.
toothpicks?
It's Reggie. I'm surprised
Yeah.
I couldn't name that off the top of my head.
now, Ian, does Corey Seager
Ah, dude.
have higher or lower? That's the game right there.
Ooh, man.
Ian, payola coming your way. Think about who pays the bills.
Yeah, I think
I think it's
yeah,
that.
I would definitely say lower. You're absolutely right on this one. So
Well,
307 for Corey
You're
Seager.
coming up to the
wow. All right, Ian. I see where your loyalty lies, bro.
All right,
You gotta keep it
Angelo.
honest here.
I'm gonna go higher.
I would think so.
I'm really curious about this next battle, though.
Yeah. 1,628.
Wow,
1,628.
he doesn't have that much less than Reggie. I'm surprised. Wow.
1,628. So here's
right.
the battle right here.
Yep, here we go.
Higher or lower than 1628, you can go to your bench.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my bench and switch him out for Josh Bell.
Good call.
Hey, good call. So your new number is 309. 309.
He has more than 309. Slightly.
I would think so.
He has as many as you think. I think it'll be around like maybe 1,200.
1,115. Nice.
Stop it, dude.
Stop.
Are
That
you
is
kidding
nuts.
me?
That is
stop.
nuts.
Jeez.
Well,
Wow.
I'm thinking in
dude.
my head because you got like I think in my head, Mike, he was a leadoff hitter, so he doesn't have an opportunity for as many RBIs. You know
Bro,
what I mean?
Wapner is on at 1:00, dude.
Yes.
Well done, Dustin Hoffman.
Kevin, how many times have you won? Guess how many jelly beans are in this jar of content?
I know. I wish I could have done that.
So get this. So Ricky Henderson has as many RBIs as he has walks. It's like,
oh my gosh.
like 1,190.
And then meanwhile, he has more stolen bases than either of those categories, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. His stats are nuts. Okay.
Oh, Ricky Henderson's the best
Yeah, he's the
base
best
stealer of
leadoff
all
man
time.
in baseball ever, all time.
Absolutely. All right, Angelo, clear the board.
Yeah.
Clear this
So
Wow,
Victor Robles,
dude.
higher or lower?
Lower.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
got
would
this.
say so. Come on. 94.
Yeah, there you go.
And then
It's
David
barely
Wright.
made it, dude.
Mr.
Barely
America,
made it.
Matt,
Higher.
You're right.
Higher.
meet the Mets.
Nicely done. 970.
Wow.
Very good.
970.
Now the
Actually,
pressure's
lower
on
than I
us.
expected, actually.
Much lower than I expected too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, he spent 970 days on the DL in his career.
That's true. Yeah, that's
also-
true.
Also,
Nicely
fair
done.
point. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Hold on.
Angelo, that would, dude, solid gameplay.
Yep.
Solid
Sometimes-
gameplay. I'm
so-
sorry that I'm
sometime-
gonna have to win this one.
Sometimes it's all about the luck of the draw.
That's
it.
right.
That was
Let's
certainly
see.
a case of that.
So who's next? Jack or Kevin? Who wants to
I'm
go?
taking it.
All right.
Go for it, Jack. Have
So
fun.
you got Eric Hosmer, who there's I always remind people there's a video on YouTube. It's like Eric Hosmer forgets how to play baseball. Like it's,
Yes, I love it. I love it.
it's so
good.
good.
Oh, Sorry.
Ivan Pudge Rodriguez.
as a in the Marlin jersey.
The
no less.
Marlin.
Wow.
Yep. And
All
there's,
right.
there's a famous, like he was a wild card game where he tags someone out home plate and he just holds up the ball. I like Dikembe Mutombo, like
Not in my house. No.
exactly, no. Tani Shohei.
All right.
Oh,
Nice.
look at that, man.
That's a nice one.
Oh, Mr. Cub,
Mr. Cub, let's play two. Ernie Banks.
who actually his birthday would have been yesterday, from what I remember from seeing
It's you.
on my Twitter timeline.
Jeez Louise, dude.
No, that was from Twitter timeline. All right.
Sure, of course it was,
course.
dude.
Gary Sanchez. Dirty Sanchez.
Dirty Gary
Oh.
Sanchez.
Oh, no. Hey,
Beers ready. Some
Yelly.
Christian Yelich.
Yelly.
Luis Robert. No, it's funny. I've heard it all. I've heard
Robert.
Lou Bob. I've heard Luis Robert, Luis Robert. I think it's. I don't know what it is.
I call him Robbie.
Robert.
Because
I go with Lou Bob.
There you go.
There you go.
Lou
And
Bob.
is it
Mike moves.
yeah, Mike
Moustakis.
Moustakis.
Moose.
And go into your bench. Literally go into your bench is Johnny.
Oh, Johnny Bench.
Yeah.
Friend,
Greatest
all-time
pitcher
favorite
of all
of the
time
show.
on the bench.
All right. Well, who's his Patreon? Who are you picking?
Who's your Patreon?
I got to go with a winner and pick Mr. Excitement, right?
You're not gonna pick Greg, who literally won on the show
Yeah.
today.
He's already won once, dude. I'm spotlighting Mr. Excitement because he's great.
Oh, and Greg. See, Greg.
I
It's a
know.
Hall of
Oh,
Fame.
that's right.
Literally.
I know.
Yeah,
I
literally.
know.
Yes.
Bravo.
Molitor.
Well done.
Bench.
Well done.
Nicely done.
Very keen observation there.
Okay. So Eric Hosmer. We're going to go for Eric Hosmer first. Former Kansas City Royal, now a Padre.
And they regret
He
that.
has 770.
Wow.
770. He's actually a really good player, but
Yeah, that's
well,
a
he
lot more
was.
than I expected. I was thinking somewhere in the 400s. So, all right.
Yeah.
Now we got a game.
770.
Oh,
Pudge
okay.
Rodriguez.
Pudge Rodriguez. I don't know if I've ever heard that name before. I'm very unfamiliar with this guy. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Pudge is higher, though. It's a gamble.
I think it's around 1,000.
1,332.
I was going to say it as a joke. I'm like, yeah, no, I want to start throwing out numbers.
1,332.
This was my turn. I'm going to get a flame out in the first card after I do Rain Man and all this.
Otani Shohei.
Woof.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting thumbs up for Joey. I'm like, that's not what I mean. I'll take that as a higher, please.
Or Shuey, as we call him.
Shuey.
Shuey.
So 1332 is the number.
1332,
Yes.
And this is 2021.
Yes, sir.
Ah, man. This is hard.
Yeah.
RBIs?
Yeah, still RBIs.
Otani's higher. I'm going to.
What?
What?
Higher?
I said Otani is higher.
Okay. Then
Okay.
1332.
No. Why would I say that? No, lower.
First
dude.
answer. This game is rigged.
Yeah, no,
I was
higher.
gonna say.
I went higher. Let's
I'm
go higher.
kidding. No. Please,
Are you going higher?
don't
Yes,
say
higher.
Please don't
I'm not
say
even gonna
higher.
look. I'm not even gonna look.
Kidding.
Hey, I like to gamble, guys. Let's
You
go.
obviously you like to gamble and lose. 147. How can you make that call?
I literally thought Otani's been around for like 12 years.
You have a guy in the Hall of Fame and the guy that's been in the league for 3 years.
I didn't know he was only in the league for 3 years.
You know, to be fair, if we include his Japanese numbers, is his Japanese numbers on that card?
No, of course they're not.
All right? I'm trying to stick up for Jack here.
Why would anybody help me out? All right? This game is rigged.
We were all like, are you sure? What are you saying? We were trying to tell you. Are you sure?
That was insane.
Hey, guys.
You're better off going higher, high, low, high, low.
Yeah, God.
Guys, I like to gamble. I like to. If you're not living your life a quarter mile at a time, you ain't living. All right.
You know what? This was the real life version of that Austin Powers scene where he says, "I like to live dangerously," and he went, you know,
I agree.
and he
That's a
froze
good
on
perfect
7.
analogy.
How cool would it have been if it was like 1334? Like, how cool would we would have been just going crazy.
That
Well,
was-
the problem is we all know for a fact that wasn't true. That would
Okay,
not
but I
be
live for
accurate.
moments, and I was trying to create the moment. So
And your lifeline was
That was hilarious.
all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Thanks
Okay.
a lot, excitement.
That was the worst play in Card Sharks history.
Yes. 1,000%.
all right.
Awesome. All right.
All right,
So
I'll take-
Kevin.
Hey, I'm up. I'll take Greg Hall. Let's
Okay.
go.
Greg, oh, nicely
Greg.
done. Isaac Paredes.
Oh, Jack just left. He's Honest Wagner. All right.
Honest
Wow,
Wagner.
that's not a very. Can I see that? Bring that picture up again. Look how
Yeah.
that's not a very flattering.
He
Yeah.
doesn't. I don't think he has a single flattering picture.
Anthony Rendon.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. I got this. Hopefully,
right.
Greg Hall will be able to help me out with Rendon versus.
Isaac Paredes.
Mr. Cobb.
RBIs. Yeah, 6.
Well, I mean, it's obvious that Honest Wagner has more than that. I'm curious how many Honest Wagner has, though.
Okay. So
Well, obviously, it's higher. Come on.
Higher.
It's like 200 times higher.
I'll have to hear it.
Does he have 1,000?
1,732. 1,732.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. I didn't realize he has more than Reggie.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
1,732.
Well, obviously,
Anthony
Rendon is lower then.
Yeah, I would agree. So 577. 577.
All right, Greg Hall, you know
Greg
the answer
Hall.
to this one.
Does Ernie Banks.
None of those with the Angels, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh. Ouch.
Really?
Ayo.
Ayo. Ernie Banks, higher or lower than 577.
Yeah, drunken Honest Wagner. That's a very that we come there from Ed. Yeah. See, there's trouble. Ready?
Yeah,
There's
there you go.
trouble.
Yes, definitely
Yeah,
higher.
This is pretty obvious. Yeah.
So
Let's hear
1,636.
All right. I can
It's
definitely
a
use that
rigged
number because
game, dude.
Hank's
It's
still
rigged.
the all-time leader. Is that correct?
Hank Aaron?
Yeah, he's still the all-time leader, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I know. I think Pujols is second. I want to say, but I might be a little off on that because Aaron's around 2,100 if I remember right. All right, Gary Dirty Sanchez is lower.
Yes, I would have to agree. 286.
Wow, that's lower than I thought. All right.
Yeah, he
That's lower than
like
I thought.
flames up and then he flames out pretty quickly. So
Hey, you know what? I'm relieved because at first I was going, oh, Yelly, that might be a difficult matchup, but with 286, I think Yelly has more than 286.
I think so too. So 532.
Right.
532.
That.
Dude,
All right,
Yelly
let's-
is ugly. I always thought he was a good-looking dude, but in that card, jeez. Looks like he chases parked cars, dude.
Michael, can you do me a favor? Can you hold the Honest Wagner cards side by side?
There we go.
Let come on. Come on. Look at these men.
Oh, dude, Honus is a stud, dude. Yelich is ugly. We're done.
Like,
I'm over you,
That
Yelich.
is a portrait. You know, that's how old he is. A portrait. I need a photograph. You know.
All right, so
don't worry, it's lower. It's
532. Yeah, definitely.
It's lower.
I would definitely say the same. Wow.
Let's kill this board.
Dude.
31.
Yes, sir.
And Mike Moustakis.
Is obviously higher.
I would say so. So we're gonna do 538.
Oh, that's all right.
Wow.
Very good. I'll take that.
Good
There you
player.
go. Clean
Good player,
sweep.
Mike
Boom.
Moustakis.
Done.
Moose. Okay.
Boom. All right.
There we go.
And by the way, can you put what Ballpuck says about Yelly? Please. There you go. There you go.
Yes, he also moonlights on Saturday Night Live every so often.
Yes, Pete Davidson. Yeah.
As Pete Davidson. He goes under the pseudonym Pete Davidson.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
So he is a hideous troll. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Well, even Greg Hall says Yelly looks like a clean skin. Clean skin.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
Exactly.
I never thought about that, but yeah. Thank you, Greg, for the assist. And I'll take
Yeah,
it.
and he has the look at that. There you go.
Yeah,
Hank Aaron,
top
Babe
three.
Ruth.
Well, watch out. Hey, one of those three come up here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rod Carew.
Oh, there we go. Hall of Famer.
Yeah, Hall of Famer right there.
One of my favorites right there.
Alex Bregman. These are all mine.
Yep.
Another Hall of Famer, Kirby Puckett.
Yeah.
Wow, we got a lot of Hall of Famers on this board today. Very good.
Oh, I gotta pick my.
Oh yeah.
I'm going Greg Hall all the way.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, there's no rule against picking the same person.
He's got his abacus and he's got his baseballreference.com open.
Hey.
Manny Machado,
That's not allowed
watch your ankles.
for us. Oh,
The big
geez,
cat,
okay.
Andres Galarraga.
I thought
A
you were gonna say Ernie Ladd. I'm like, when-
young and spry big cat. Look at that.
I thought it was Ernie Ladd. Like, when did he play baseball? Mr. Television announcer.
Hey, if Jim Thorpe can play, Ernie Ladd can play.
That's
Luis, wait a minute, is Luis?
Luis Campusano.
Rookie.
Is it a rookie?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
He might have minor
he's
league
a
stats on the
rookie.
back
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
Rookie.
All right, so Hall of Famer
Oh.
Barry Larkin. That's okay.
Uh-oh.
Take that.
Also
then
rookie.
another rookie.
Herbert. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have like the All-Star.
Wow,
here.
Roger Maris.
Wow,
You
dude.
might be making this hard for yourself.
This game is legit rigged.
George Springer.
Well, no, it's what we want. We need it to be harder for him.
All
At least
right.
I do.
There we go. So yeah, this is actually pretty hard, I think.
So before you start,
Yeah.
Rod Carew, I think, has been referenced in 2 rap songs.
Yep.
Has
Nope.
there
I know
ever
at
been
least
another
one.
baseball player referenced in rap songs as much as Rod Carew?
I don't know the second one. I just know that I got the mad hits like I was Rod Carew, but
Yep.
I'm sure.
And also the
right?
Beastie Boys had Sadahara O in a
Yep.
song.
Yeah, this yeah. Yep.
Beastie Boys and Kid Rock with Rod Carew.
Oh, really? I didn't know the Kid Rock one.
I wouldn't.
Also-
why would I know that?
Beastie Boys actually, when they had Q-Tip in a song, he said he had something about Lou Brock.
Oh, gosh, was that Neil Communication song?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I think I had the name of the song wrong, but I know what you're talking about. I'll
Yep.
off that record.
Nicely done. Okay, so Rod Carew has 1,015.
Wow, not as many as I would think.
Yeah,
For a
1,015.
guy with 3,000 hits.
So Bregman, definitely lower.
Yeah.
I will definitely say lower, although a good player. 342, right?
All right.
Oh, we're doing RBIs.
342. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I understand why I lost. I got it.
Kirby Puckett definitely has more RBIs.
Yes. Jack, that means runs batted in. I don't know
Sure,
what you were thinking
sure.
RBIs was.
1,085.
3,000?
1085.
1085.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
if you looked earlier, the record was around 20. Greg Hall said the record is almost 2,300.
All right, Greg.
Uh-oh.
Does Manny Machado have more or less than 1,085?
This is pretty tough, actually.
That is. Manny Macho Man Machado is a
That's
player.
not as easy as I thought it would be.
I was going to say the same thing. He's actually had a pretty long career and a productive career.
Yeah.
All right, Greg, it's all you, baby.
Higher or lower? Oh, he said, and he says lower by about 400.
Okay. So, wow,
Wow.
that sounds like a Kevin answer.
That's
Like, I was thinking maybe a little lower. I was thinking around 8, but he's
So-
saying around 6. Okay.
1,085, 1,085, 645.
All right. He's using
Jeez.
baseball reference.
Way lower. Yeah, but that is, he nailed it.
400. There
He
you
Googled it. That's a Google.
go. That
I
is-
want,
hey,
I
hey,
want, I want this game reviewed.
I already won, so relax. Or
So
until
this
he
this
wins.
is actually a very interesting one as well.
Ooh, yeah, it is.
So 645. My inclination is to go higher. He's had a very productive offensive career.
I'm gonna be like this. Like, I don't want to give any.
Yeah. Shoot.
I think I know how I'd go on this.
Sure.
If I can go on a run, I can beat you guys by not going to my bench.
I didn't go to the bench either, sir.
Oh, you didn't
No,
go.
but we'll
No,
go. We'll go to overtime with you and Taro. So
Yeah, I
think
didn't go to
you-
my bench.
Okay.
So, yeah, unfortunately,
I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna go higher.
I think you're right
My
on
man.
that. I want to see you right on that. I think it's around 1,000.
Yeah, 1,425.
Wow, way more than I thought. I was thinking around
1,425.
1,000-ish. Very good.
But
This is
one-
tough, though.
This one's super tough.
See, and then you were like, "Look at these cards, but these are great cards." I'm going, "This is not good cards for you."
This is hard.
This one, I'm like, I think I know, but I don't know for sure.
So what's the number? 1,400.
Yeah, and you can't go to the bench.
Disco.
1,425.
Believe in me. Larkin is higher.
Damn. Wow, this is so tough.
Yeah, you were all happy to see these cards. I'm like, I would not be happy to see these cards. You don't want that many Hall of Famers in your pack.
I'm gonna go higher. I believe he had a very productive career.
I would have went lower, I think, personally, but I don't know for sure. I think it's really close.
1,425. I'm gonna go for it. Higher. 960.
Wow, not even 1,000.
That's really surprising.
That's a shocker.
I thought he got at least 1,000, but I was thinking he was lower myself, but because he was a shortstop, not the biggest power hitter in the world. But
So, do you guys want to go to a playoff, or do you want to? You didn't go to the bench.
No, I didn't go to my. He didn't go to the bench.
There you
I
go.
went straight through.
There
I
you go.
won.
Kevin
Dennis.
Lyon. Kevin takes
That's
it.
right.
Kevin cheated. He won it. That's fine.
This
Nicely
game is
done.
rigged. I know.
Well,
this game's rigged.
nobody told me it was for RBIs. If it would have been RBIs, I would have went Otani lower. But you know what? No big deal. I'll win it next week.
Greg Hall, thank you for the assist.
Yeah.
I was thinking lower myself. I was just.
I thought he would have. He was a good offense. Well, he was
But
a good hitting shortstop.
But you know what made me think of it was Rod Carew had over 3,000 hits, but he only had around a little over 1,000 RBIs.
Yeah.
He's one of those
RBIs.
guys who wasn't really much of a power hitter. So I was thinking, I don't know if he has that many. That's a chunk of RBIs.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's get to it. Let's close this out with some baseball trivia. Let me. I need to reshare my screen with this. There we go. I'm going to add the stream. There we go.
Yeah. I'm
Baseball
not hijacking
trivia.
trivia tonight.
Yeah, thanks everybody in the chat. That was awesome, and we want you to get involved with this. Let us know your answers to the multiple choice question here. Here's question number 1. Who ranks second to Babe Ruth in career slugging percentage? Now, unlike batting average, unlike on-base percentage, slugging percentage represents the total number of bases a player records per at-bat. So, doubles, triples, singles, it all. Unlike on-base percentage, slugging percentage deals with only hits and does not include walks or hit by pitches in the equation. So think about that. So for instance, these 4 players have very high slugging percentages. Who has the highest? Barry Bonds, Ted Williams, Harmon Killebrew, or Mark McGwire?
It's interesting that Hank Aaron, this is not in this list. Like, the first thing that came to my mind was Barry Bonds, but he was a guy. I mean, but he did get walked a lot. A lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has the all-time record, but I know he got walked a lot intentionally.
Yeah.
So that was a little monkey wrench in there. It doesn't count in these stats, but I'm saying that's just less at bats for him.
No, that's a good stat.
Yes, but not for slugging percentage.
But think about how many home runs he has. That's 4 bases every single time. It's crazy.
I mean, I still think it's going to be Barry Bonds myself.
Wow.
I mean, he has 700. He has most home runs of all time.
So think about Babe Ruth is the highest. So it's that's crazy in itself too.
Yeah, that's what's interesting as well. I was like, whoa, he had so many more. I know who it isn't. And I don't want to say anything till after the fact because it ties into a previous question we've had on this show.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Which I'll bring up. I'll bring it up after everyone gives their answers.
I'm going to go with Teddy Wrestling, Ted Williams.
All right.
Yeah,
Angelo,
that's a really good question, though.
I'm going with Ted Williams as well.
Oh, a lot of Ted Williams here. I'll tell you who I don't. Oh, I'm pretty sure it isn't Michael. Is Harmon Killebrew. You know why?
Because he played in Minnesota.
Not just that, but we talked about he had the. You had a question about who had the lowest batting average of players who had over 500 home runs, and his batting average is like 260 or something like that. So, but everyone's saying Teddy Williams. So, apparently I'm wrong. But
You're going with who?
Well, I said Barry, and everyone else saying Ted Williams. So,
yeah. So the answer is Ted Williams.
There you go.
Ted
Williams. There you go.
He had a 0.634.
Wow.
He edged Lou Gehrig, who had a 0.632, and Babe Ruth had a 6.89.
Wow.
The splendid splinter, Ted Williams.
That is splendid splinter, exactly.
Great.
Teddy Wrestling, man.
Teddy Wrestling.
Teddy Wrestling.
Ian was asking, yeah.
It is. Those were just the selections. It is not the top 4. Gehrig was in second, so he wasn't on the list. So
no, you mean Gehrig was third.
But what I'm saying, he wasn't on my list.
Oh, but you're saying second though. Ted Williams is second. Is what I'm saying. You said
no. Well, Williams. Yeah, Williams would have been. Gehrig would have been third.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow, there's not even any modern ball players even on that list. It's crazy.
No. All right, here is the second question. What was Babe Ruth's ERA in his 3 World Series starts as a pitcher?
Oh my gosh.
Is it 0.87, 1.12, 3.26, or 7.14?
Now, Jack, you explained the slugging percentage. You didn't explain what the earned run average is. That's kind of unfair.
So the earned run average, that's a complicated topic that I think that we should save for more of a Patreon discussion. It'd be too much for me to get into at this point.
All right.
It's a complicated equation. I don't have a whiteboard to write on.
I can just say this. If you give up a run in 1 inning, that's a 9 ERA. All right? Simple enough.
Yep.
Done. Exactly. Perfect explanation.
You got it.
So you have to think about
Jack's getting his abacus out and his strategy,
So you have to think about like how many games did he play? How many innings did he pitch for that? So there's a lot of math that goes into this one.
Number 2.
You're going with number 2.
I'm going with number 2. And mind you, this was all with the Boston Red Sox in the 1910s.
Nicely done. Nicely done. How do you know that?
Because he went to the Yankees in the famous trade in 1919, and he never pitched after that.
That's right.
I don't remember what exact year he started, but I want to say he started in 1908. I don't remember if that's the exact year or not.
Yeah, he wouldn't have pitched for the Yankees.
Exactly.
So we have a lot of guesses in here. So we have Greg Hall guessing 0.98, which is not on the list. But
Sure, thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So he literally, I love. He's literally halfway between 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
no.
exactly. He's even like taking umbrage with what I put on there.
You know
Right,
what?
dude.
He has the right answer. I trust Greg. I can trust Greg here.
Ryan going with number 2, Ian going with 3, Bubble Pug going with number 3. So
I'll go
If
one.
it was 3.14, I would go for it because I think Babe Ruth would love a pie.
Angelo going with the minuscule, the
go
microscopic 0.87.
Michael, you walked all over my joke. Darn it.
Sorry.
Sure, yeah, we got to push past bad jokes. I mean,
I
like
pie
it's a
jokes.
rule
I
of
can't make pie
comedy that
jokes.
you
Come
just
on.
keep going,
Do
babe.
it again, Kevin. Take 2.
No,
Take
I'm not. I'm not.
1. I got Jackie ready for you.
Yeah, my pies. My 3.14 pies.
Kevin, who are you picking, babe?
I already said number 2.
All right, I'm going number 3.
All right. And the Greg calls it, the 1.12, 68. But we're talking about Babe Ruth World Series appearances, and the answer is
It's 0.087, isn't it? Yep.
yes.
Wow.
0.087.
Babe Ruth pitched a total of 31 innings across 2 World Series, both with the Red Sox, winning all 3 games.
Oh,
Wow.
There you go. So
A young Babe Ruth.
look at them.
slim and trim.
Slim and trim, funky
that
like
field.
a monkey.
Look at that field.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gosh, I know. My goodness.
And I think
Why? You know what? Why did they have me drag that field once in a while? You know what I mean?
I love it because he's throwing it into the stands, I think.
It's a heckler. You know, it wouldn't be the first time a heckler got hit by a ball player.
I love it. I love it. All right. So we want to close out by remembering a fallen member of the baseball fraternity. This is Gene Klein's. Just like a couple of weeks ago, we talked about Larry Bittner. Gene Klein was actually a 75 years old as well. So born in 46. He had a batting average of 277, only 5 home runs, 187 runs batted in. He was a World Series champion for the Pirates in 1971. That same one with Clemente and Doc Ellis, and the all Latino and black infield, outfield.
Yes, sir.
And but he's actually probably known as a coach. He was a coach with the Cubs, Astros, Mariners. Get your beers ready. Milwaukee Brewers, Giants, and Chicago Cubs. He was actually a part of Dusty Baker's 2002 World Series coaching staff. So,
and you know what? I mean, rest in power, Gene Klein's. But brother, you're taking the Hall of Fame spot for facial hair because that is solid facial hair,
dude. You don't see chops like that anymore. We got to bring.
No, he's got wraparound chops and the horseshoe mustache, like
so
very, very top shelf.
So good
facial hair.
So good. So salute, Gene Klein's.
Salute.
Hardly knew you.
And hey, while I'm at it, because when you said what Jim mentioned too is there was a former Mets pitcher Jeff Ennis who passed away a couple days ago.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to put him in, but yeah, we'll definitely. I'll do him next week, definitely.
Yeah, there you go. He played for the Mets for a few years from like 87 to like 93 is what I'm seeing here.
Yeah,
research.
Awesome. So if you'd like to become a Patreon supporter, today is February 1st. You can get in and get a full month of Patreon support for us. We super appreciate it. Go to patreon.com/beer baseball. Beer coasters, stickers, all that stuff helps support the blog. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. Guys, it has been another amazing week. Angelo, did you what do you have planned for Beer and Break this week?
Yeah, so this Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, episode 53 of Beer and Break with Angelo, and I'll be opening up some 2021 Topps Chrome update series. So
nice.
That.
Love Chrome. Chrome is super cool. Kevin,
I'll go next because I'm gonna say I'm gonna be back to doing pint and packs. I'm going to try to get back down to regular schedule on Wednesdays. I'm going to shoot for 7:30 Pacific. Sorry, it's a little late, but I don't get home to around 7 o'clock-ish. So I'm going to go for 7:30 Pacific, where Michael gave me a bag, and I don't know if the bag is in front of me. That's all right. But Michael Mondragon gave me a bag with several packs of some old cards, and I can't wait to open them up, show them off, because, talk about my days back in the 80s as a youngster. But, back when I was a youngster in the 80s, going to Angel games, looking at old cards, drink a beer, just reminisce of good times.
Yeah.
Cowboy Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That's live on the Beer Baseball Instagram. And, check that out. I'll be around 7:30 Pacific tomorrow night.
Awesome. Cowboy, what do you got?
So this Sunday on the Beer Baseball Blog Instagram, I want you to set your alerts because Kevin and I are going to go live with Hazy History with Cowboy Jack Durango. What we do is I pick a crazy story from baseball history and I send it to Mr. Kevin Lyon. He #does all the research. I drink beer and make jokes. Fun time. Great way to spend your Sunday afternoon. Watch our Instagram. We haven't got a set time yet. We're around 4, 5, 6 o'clock. We'll find a good spot and we'll slide in there. But please watch our Instagram. Thank you all so much for the support. Everybody in this community, thank you so much. You have made life worth living for me. I love it. Thank you. Beer Baseball Blog.
I need to add something though. If you have Instagram, go on our Instagram, the Beer Baseball Instagram now, @Beer Baseball, and look up I think the second post is our show from Sunday. The story we talked about this past Sunday is one of the craziest stories I've ever heard of about a ball player. Len Kenneke.
Absolutely insane.
I was like, wow. Just the end of his baseball career.
Dude, he's my number 3 favorite player now. So it goes, my son Cash.
It has nothing to do with what happened on the field.
Right, of course. Yeah. I didn't know how many RBIs Ohtani had. I mean, come on, what are you talking about? I didn't like the stories. Len Kenneke, go and check it out. It's a wild story. And everybody, thank you so much.
Don't do a Google search.
A hard time,
watch that show. Out. Watch us talk about it.
We're here for you. We're all going to get through this together. Thank you all so much.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. And we are creeping closer. We are only 8 shows away from the century mark. Unbelievable. It's going to be a whole new world past 100. So we are quickly getting there. Thank you for making it all possible. We will see you here next Tuesday for another Beer Baseball Blogcast, more craft beer and curveballs. Thank you so much. Good night. We'll see you next week.